Look, if you're still studying the old way, just you, a textbook, and a bit of caffeine, you're seriously leaving a lot on the table. Because AI has completely changed the game for students and learners. From faster research to smarter note-taking, better understanding, and even exam prep, these tools can completely upgrade the way you study. In this video, we're going through the best AI tools you need to know right now, what they do, and why they actually matter for you. No fluff, no filler, just the tools. Let's get into it. 1. ChatGPT, your always available study partner. Let's start with the one everyone knows but not everyone uses correctly. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, is far more than a chatbot. For students, it acts as a 24/7 tutor that can explain complex topics in simple language, quiz you on any subject, help you brainstorm essay ideas, debug your code, and even role-play as a historical figure for a more engaging learning experience. The key is in how you prompt it. Instead of asking vague questions like, "Explain physics," tell it to explain a concept as if you're a 14-year-old, or ask it to give you 5 quiz questions on the French Revolution. The more specific you are, the more useful the output. With GPT-4o, you can now upload images of handwritten notes or textbook pages and ask it to explain or summarize them. For any student juggling multiple subjects, this tool alone can cut your study prep time dramatically. 2. Notion AI, the smart workspace for organized learners. If you take a lot of notes and feel overwhelmed by scattered information, Notion AI can help. It lets you summarize notes, extract key points, create flashcards, translate text, and even turn rough notes into structured study guides. Because everything sits in one workspace, notes, tasks, and databases, the AI works across all of it to keep things organized. For students and researchers, it turns messy information into a clean, searchable knowledge system. 3. Anki with AI integration, supercharged flashcard learning. Anki is the gold standard for spaced repetition, a proven method for long-term memory by reviewing cards just before you forget them. The problem was always making the cards, but now AI can generate hundreds instantly from notes, PDFs, or text. Tools like Anki Connect, Mochi, and RemNote use AI to turn your content into ready-made flashcards in seconds. And it's a powerful system for students and learners who want effortless setup and strong long-term retention. 4. Grammarly and QuillBot, writing cleaner, faster. Writing is a core academic skill, and Grammarly and QuillBot make it much easier. Grammarly goes beyond spelling. It improves clarity, tone, and structure, and can even rewrite full sentences. It's especially helpful for turning weak writing into clear professional work. QuillBot focuses on paraphrasing and summarizing, helping you simplify complex text or condense long paragraphs into key points. Together, they act like a complete writing assistant for polishing and understanding academic content. 5. Consensus, AI-powered research from real studies. One of the biggest challenges in research is finding reliable sources, and Consensus solves that. It's an AI search engine built for academic studies, pulling answers directly from peer-reviewed papers and scientific research. You ask a question, and it gives you a clear, summarized answer with cited sources, plus how much research agrees or disagrees on the topic. For essays and literature reviews, it saves time while improving the quality and credibility of your work. 6. Otter.ai, never miss a word in lectures. If you struggle to take notes during lectures while still paying attention, Otter.ai is a perfect solution. It records audio and turns it into real-time, searchable transcripts so you never miss important points. It also identifies speakers, highlights key moments, and creates automatic summaries. For students, it's useful for lectures, study sessions, interviews, and even video content, turning everything into a searchable learning archive. 7. Khanmigo by Khan Academy, the AI tutor that teaches, not just answers. There's an important distinction between an AI that gives you the answer and one that teaches you how to arrive at it yourself. Khanmigo, developed by Khan Academy in partnership with OpenAI, is firmly in the second category. It is specifically designed for education, which means it follows pedagogical principles, guiding you through problems with questions rather than handing you solutions. Ask it a math problem, and it will walk you through the reasoning. Struggle with a concept in history or science, and it will adapt its explanation to your level. It also acts as a writing coach, debating partner, and even simulates conversations with historical figures. And because it is developed by educators, Khanmigo is one of the safest and most pedagogically sound AI tools available, and it is free for students in many regions. For self-directed learners and those who want to actually understand the material rather than just get through assignments, this is one of the most valuable tools on this list. 8. Wolfram Alpha, the computational engine for STEM students. For students in math, physics, chemistry, engineering, or any STEM-related field, Wolfram Alpha is something you should have bookmarked and open every single day. It is not a chatbot. It is a computational knowledge engine that solves problems and shows its work. Type in a calculus integral, a chemical equation, a statistics problem, or a physics formula, and Wolfram Alpha gives you a step-by-step breakdown of the solution. And the level of detail it provides is unmatched by most AI tools. You get graphs, alternate forms, related equations, and full methodology. Wolfram Alpha also covers topics like history, linguistics, and financial data, making it broader than it might first appear. The free version handles a wide range of queries, and the pro version adds more steps and deeper explanation. For STEM students, this tool is the difference between blindly memorizing a formula and actually understanding the mathematical structure behind it. 9. Elicit, AI research assistant for deep dives. Elicit is another tool built specifically for academic research, but it approaches the task differently than Consensus. Where Consensus summarizes findings and shows you how many papers agree on a topic, Elicit lets you go deeper. Yet you can upload papers and have it extract specific data points, compare methodologies across studies, and organize findings into a structured table. It is particularly useful for literature review writing, where you need to synthesize information from many sources into a coherent narrative. Elicit also helps you find related papers you might not have found through a regular search, and it highlights the limitations, sample sizes, and conclusions of each study. If you are writing a dissertation, thesis, or any research-heavy academic paper, Elicit can save you dozens of hours of manual reading and note-taking by pulling exactly the information you need in a clean, organized format. It is free with a limited number of query credits per month. 10. Google NotebookLM, your personal AI on your own materials. Last on this list, and maybe the most underrated, is Google NotebookLM. Unlike other AI tools, it doesn't search the internet. It only works with the files you upload, like PDFs, notes, or lecture slides. You can ask it to summarize content, create study questions, compare documents, or explain topics directly from your materials. Because it stays grounded in your sources, the answers are more accurate and relevant. For students and researchers, it's a focused, reliable study assistant, and it's completely free. So there you have it, 10 AI tools that can genuinely transform the way you study and learn. Whether you're trying to retain more information with smarter flashcards, breeze through research with AI-powered paper search, get better at writing, or just stop drowning in lecture notes, there is something on this list for every type of learner. The students who figure out how to use these tools well are not cheating the system. They're just operating more efficiently. Start with one or two that match your biggest pain points right now. Get good at them, and then build from there. If you found this useful, hit subscribe because we cover tools, systems, and strategies that actually move the needle. See you in the next one.